No, because Neymar's brain literally forgot how to play football after his injuries, and the sports science community has been low-key sitting on this information the whole time. We're not just talking about a torn ligament. We're talking about a full neurological identity crisis happening inside his skull every single time he hit that turf. Here's the thing about elite athletes. Their greatness isn't just in their muscles. It's a motor program burned into the brain, like a playlist the motor cortex has memorized on repeat. Neymar at his peak was running something like 200 microdecisions per second with his feet. His brain wasn't thinking, it was executing a pattern so deep it was basically unconscious. But that's not even the strangest part. When you tear your ACL, especially twice, your brain doesn't just pause that program. It starts deleting it. There are sensory receptors in your knee called proprioceptors. They're like the GPS between your joint and your brain, feeding real-time data about balance, pressure, and position, constantly. When Neymar blew his ACL the first time in 2018, those receptors got shredded. And the brain, receiving nothing but silence from the knee, literally began rewiring that region of the motor cortex to compensate. Scientists call this cortical remapping, and it's giving your brain just picking up and moving furniture around while you're trying to sleep in the house. The layout is never quite the same again. And the second ACL tear in 2023? That's where it gets genuinely dark. Research shows repeat injuries don't just reset the clock, they accelerate neurological degradation in motor planning areas. The way that his movement patterns after recovery just looked off. The hesitation, the loss of that psychotic change of direction, that's not fear, that's altered neural circuitry. Physically, he can run, but the old program is corrupted. There's actually a term for this, arthrogenic muscle inhibition. The brain starts subconsciously suppressing signals to muscles around the injured joint to protect it. Even when the injury is healed, the brain hasn't gotten the memo. And here's where it genuinely breaks my brain. Studies from the Journal of Sports Sciences found that less than 50% of elite footballers who suffer 2 ACL tears ever return to their previous performance level. Not because of the knee, because of the neurology. Neymar went from being the most technically gifted player on the planet, the guy who made Messi and Ronaldo nervous, to spending more time in compression sleeves than on the pitch. And science says this trajectory was almost inevitable. I'm not okay with how little this gets talked about. We keep framing it as a fitness issue or a lifestyle issue. Meanwhile, there's a full neurological explanation sitting right there. The human brain is the most terrifying, beautiful organ. It will betray your entire career trying to keep you safe. And no amount of physio fully fixes what happens upstairs. If this genuinely messed with your head, subscribe because we go this deep every single time. And drop a comment. Do you think Neymar's decline is the brain, the body, or something else entirely?